I love when a tradition snaps back. Detroit just did. I'm Morgan Lane, your safety first car guy, and this is Recall Roadmap with Morgan. Why did Detroit move back to January after years of shifting around? Here's the setup. The Detroit Auto Show ran January 10th through 2025 at Huntington Place. Organizers even said it was set to return in its traditional January time slot, and more than 30 brands showed up: Ford, GM, Stellantis, and even Rolls-Royce and Aston Martin. That broad turnout matters. It tells me the industry wanted this timing back, and it tells you there was real news to catch. My team and I combed through press notes and local coverage so you don't have to. We're going to hit the biggest reveals, the top safety alerts, and the pricing story that may change how you shop this year. I'll keep it plain, practical, and honest. If something is great, I'll say it. If something needs caution, I'll say that too. In a moment, we'll talk about why the show left fall dates behind. Then we'll get to the part I'm most excited about: the big award winners and what they mean for your driveway. Stick with me. Those winners set the tone for the whole year, boost attendance, and benefit local businesses. That was the clear aim organizers talked about when they brought Detroit back to winter. The fall shows just didn't hit the same. After the pandemic tossed schedules around, the show tried September a few times, but the buzz and foot traffic lagged. AP summed it up well. This year marked a return to the January Detroit Auto Show, following pandemic-related delays. In simple terms, the show went home to the date that works. I like this move because it helps everyone line up early year plans. Suppliers, dealers, the media, and everyday shoppers can start the year with a clean read on the market. Detroit's tourism chief, Claude Molinari, even said hoteliers and restaurant owners were satisfied with the return to winter dates. It lines up with what local businesses prefer during a slower season, and that means fuller rooms, steadier shifts, and more energy in the city. From a buyer's point of view, January is a great time to see what's real versus what's just a concept tease. It gives you time to plan a spring or summer purchase with better info. Now that the calendar choice is made, let's talk about the ripple effect on Detroit itself, and then we'll jump right into the vehicles that took top honors. Full hotels, busy kitchens, happy staff. That was the vibe. Moving the show to mid-January brings visitors during a quiet spot on the calendar, and local leaders wanted exactly that. The goal was simple: bring people downtown and keep them there. When the show lands at Huntington Place in winter, it fills rooms and tables that might sit empty otherwise. Organizers even kept tickets approachable, about $20 for adults and $10 for kids, so more families could come through the doors and feed that local economy. More than 30 brands on the floor also means longer visits. People don't just stop by for one haul and leave. They walk, eat, compare, and return. It's a little thing, but it adds up to real shifts, real tips, and real business for small shops nearby. As Axios noted, the return to January was meant to boost attendance and benefit local businesses, and local stakeholders were satisfied to see the winter dates back. This city is still the heart of U.S. auto. When Detroit hums, it sends a signal that the industry is healthy and engaged. With that stage set, let's get into the stars of the show: the North American Car, Truck, and Utility of the Year winners. Here's the headline you can share with friends. The 2025 North American Car of the Year is the Honda Civic Hybrid. Truck of the Year goes to the Ford Ranger. Utility of the Year is the Volkswagen ID. Buzz. These were announced during the show by a jury of 50 auto journalists from the US and Canada, and they looked at innovation, design, performance, and value. That mix matters. It means these winners aren't just hot, they're useful. Look closer and you'll see a theme: a hybrid compact car, a gas mid-sized truck, and an electric family van. That's a wide lane of choices for normal buyers. Finalists were strong too: Toyota Camry Hybrid and Kia K4 for cars, Toyota Tacoma and Ram i1500 for trucks, Chevy Equinox EV and Hyundai Santa Fe for utility. Even an Axios juror said her personal favorite utility pick was the Equinox EV for its design, range, and price, even though the ID. Buzz took the trophy. If you like straight safety-first recaps like this, hit subscribe to stay ahead of recalls, pricing, and model shifts here on Recall Roadmap with Morgan. Up next, I'll decode what these wins say about hybrids, EVs, and good old gas power. The awards told a simple story. It's a mixed power world, and that's good for you. The car prize went to the Honda Civic Hybrid, which says a lot about where mileage and value are headed. The utility prize went to the electric Volkswagen ID. Buzz of family-friendly EV with serious charm. And the truck win landed with the Ford Ranger, a conventional fuel work and weekend machine. That spread tells me there's no single winner-take-all powertrain in 2025. Finalists reinforced it. AP reported the list represented a mix of gasoline, hybrid, and electric vehicles. Cars included the Toyota Camry Hybrid and Kia K4. Trucks had Toyota Tacoma and Ram 1500. Utility lined up the Chevy Equinox EV and Hyundai Santa Fe. One Axios juror even praised the Equinox EV for its design, range, and price. That shows EVs are compelling even when the final vote swings another way. So, what do I tell my clients and friends? Match tech to your life. Short city hops and home charging? EV could fit. Long trips, tight budget? Hybrid or gas can be smarter. Tools, towing, rough roads? Gas trucks still crush it. Keep that frame in mind as we pivot to the topic that always matters most. Safety. I always put safety first, and Detroit's news cycle came with two big recall reminders. First, Jeep is recalling over 194,000 plug-in hybrid SUVs, Wrangler 4X from 2020 to 2024, and Grand Cherokee 4X from 2022 to 2024, because of a risk of fire even when the vehicle is off. Owners were told to cease charging the vehicles and to park them outdoors until repairs are done. There have been 13 reported fire incidents and 2 injuries tied to this issue. That's serious, and it deserves quick action. Second, about 207,000 SUVs, 2018 to 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee and Dodge Durango, are being recalled for a brake control software bug. It can disable ABS and stability control or misread brake pressure, leading to weird warnings or movement. Stellantis noted 533 warranty claims, but reported no crashes or injuries so far. A fix is in development and notices are going out. Here's my process. Check your VIN on the NHTSA site or with your dealer, follow instructions, and schedule the repair as soon as parts and software are ready. No panic, just smart steps. With safety covered, let's talk about the other thing that shapes every decision at the dealership. Prices. Let's talk money. In April 2025, average new vehicle prices jumped 2.5% from March, the biggest monthly rise since April 2020. Reuters linked that to a 25% tariff on vehicles imported from Mexico and Canada. Some of that cost gets passed along to shoppers. Ford, for example, increased prices by up to $2,000 on some Mexico-built models. That stings, and I won't sugarcoat it. But there's a countermove. Automakers introduced promotional deals to offset rising costs. You'll see cashback, low APR financing, or bonus lease support on select SUVs and trucks. Hyundai, Ford, and Stellantis all leaned into incentives to keep interest up. Even the used market felt the squeeze. The Manheim Index was up about 4.9% year over year. So trade-ins and bargains take more hunting. My advice is steady and simple. Shop around and get quotes in writing. Compare incentives across brands, not just trims. Run the math with total cost, not just monthly payment. If a dealer offer offsets the tariff hit and lands under sticker, you might come out ahead by moving now. Prices could drift again as supply shifts into summer. With money mapped, let's land on your action plan for 2025. Here's how I'd coach a friend. Step 1. Try all the powertrains. The Civic Hybrid winning a Car of the Year proves hybrids are not a niche anymore. The Ranger's truck win shows gas still rules where towing and tough work matter. The ID. Buzz-winning utility shows EVs can be fun and family-ready. AP put it cleanly. The finalists represented a mix of gasoline, hybrid, and electric vehicles. That means you can go green, go gas, or blend both and still get a great ride. Step 2. Stay alert on safety. If your family drives a Jeep Wrangler 4X or Grand Cherokee 4X, follow those recall steps. Same for older Grand Cherokees and Durangos with the brake software bug. Quick checks now save real trouble later. Step 3. Be price smart. We saw that 25% tariff push a 2.5% price jump in April. Use incentives to fight back, ask for cashback, low APR, or lease support, and compare across brands. One more thing on the horizon. New safety testing updates are being discussed for the 2026 window. That's good for all of us. With the plan in place, let's wrap this up and set you on your way. We covered a lot, and it all ties together. Detroit returned to January, the city got a lift, and the show crowned winners that real buyers can use. Honda Civic Hybrid for Car of the Year, Ford Ranger for Truck, and Volkswagen ID. Buzz for Utility. Safety stayed front and center with those Jeep recalls, and we kept the pricing story honest. Tariffs pushed a sharp jump, but incentives can help you win the numbers game. If this breakdown helped you feel more ready, please subscribe so you don't miss our next Safety First update. I'm here to make car ownership safer and simpler every week. Like and share this with a friend who's shopping, and drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all learn from each other. Thanks for watching, and here's my final question to you. Which of these trends will shape your next car? Hybrid efficiency, gas power, or a full EV?